Hi everyone. So this week we are going to continue our discussion on information literacy. Last week was kind of an introduction to information literacy and you read the chapter in your textbook. It's my hope that you learned something from that chapter that will help you moving forward as a Southeast student. This week we're going to discuss the concept of research in terms of where to conduct appropriate research, how to use the library databases on the Kent Library website, which you actually did a little bit of last week. I have a video for you to watch this week called Why Can't I Just Google? I know all of us use Google on a weekly, if not daily, if not multiple times a day, that's probably me, basis. I chose this particular video for you to watch because it has really great pertinent information, but also because the characters have really cool accents and I liked that. So when you watch the video, if you haven't already, the characters do mention their uni assignments. Those are their university assignments. I think they're Australian maybe. They discuss the fact that the male student used Google sources for his research paper, his female counterpart used appropriate scholarly resources. So kind of listen to some of the conversations that they had over the course of that video. The video also uses the phrase, Google is a popularity contest. I want you to think about that as you are Googling things. Watch the sort of things that pop up first. Just because a link pops up first, does that mean that the information is correct? Not necessarily. It could be that it popped up first because most people clicked on that link, but that doesn't mean that the information on that site is worthwhile. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about that sort of thing. I know many of us, whenever we're conducting research for a paper, sort of fall into that trap of quantity over quality. This is not what you want to focus on as a college student. We want to see really great sources that you have found that have been appropriately researched and evaluated. And I have also, sort of to that end, provided you with 2 other videos to help you kind of understand how to identify academic sources, as well as how to differentiate between scholarly and popular sources. Those videos are really going to be of use to you in any class where you have to conduct research. It's always helpful for me to remember that conducting research is an art. It is not a science. If it was easy, then everyone would be able to do it. The library databases that you took a look at last week, and you'll also do so again this week, don't operate like Google. So you can't enter in a long phrase of something and expect to get an answer. So the other night my kid said, where was Martha Washington born? Well, I didn't know that. So I went to Google and I said, where was Martha Washington born? And it told me very quickly that she was born in Virginia. You can't type phrases like that into the library databases and get a response. You have to play around with different words and different synonyms to try to get the results that you're looking for. We have research librarians in Kent Library who are there to help you with this whole process. And you can actually always contact one to get some help if you need it. You can actually reach out to a research librarian pretty much anytime, day or night. If you go to library.cmo.edu, which I've provided you with on the website this week, you click on Ask Us at the top of the page. You can ask a question, a research question. Hey, I'm trying to search this. Where can I start? I am notoriously lazy and often use this function just from my office. Sometimes I'm like, do we have this journal? I'm looking for an article on this, and I always get a prompt and helpful response. So take advantage of that function because that is here for you to use. So finally, for your assignments this week, you have a library database assignment where you have to go and find an article about first-year college students. That's going to be the search term that you use. You're going to have to read the article, summarize it using the guidelines I provided in the assignment sheet, and provide a reaction. So follow those assignment sheet guidelines very carefully. You also, instead of your Tell Us About You forum posting, have a quick posting on your thoughts on the Google video. I'm just sort of curious to know what you thought. So take care of those this week, and I will see you back here next week. Have a great one.